True leadership has been described as a phenomenon that inspires potentials, keeps trust in place, and empowers a shared goal. This was part of the discourse at the first graduation ceremony of Havek Leadership Academy Fellowship Program, held over the weekend, virtually and physically at Anthony Village in Lagos. Isaac Anjorin, the Chief Information Officer, Yaba College of Technology, emphasized more on the theme of the program, leadership and excellence, inseparable pillars for nation building.
Leadership skill is something that has to be learned or has to be learned, has to be developed. So it's not something that just saying, my father is the chief imam. They definitely by default have to be the chief imam.
Leadership and then leadership development and nation building generally. So and then within the context of what we have discussed, we have looked at how will our leaders be made. Are leaders made or they are born? And based on the historical and then analysis of the school of thoughts. So it has become to terms that leaders are they are made, that you have to learn leadership, you need to learn leadership, you need to be made of a leader than being to say that you are born as a leader. So we actually elucidated that to the audience, and then the audience actually, so we move forward to what are those key indicators that can actually affect us to be as a leader, and what are those. So we look at it from the angle of both excellence and then leadership, because those are the two cardinal points academically that are involving in that topic. So and then leadership and excellence, and we are able to see that leadership foster excellence, while excellence also strengthen leadership. So if we go by those two areas, we will see that what we are having in our society now is something that is going to be, when those things are actually work together, we are going to have better leadership, better development in terms of nation building and what we have generally.
The chairman of directors, Havek Leadership Academy, Mr. Olani Yusuf, who was represented by the board secretary, Dr. Ramat Adetitu Adisa, an associate professor, University of Lagos, in an interview with King Media, delivered the chairman's message.
The Havek dream and vision is that we want to nurture young Muslim that can uphold leadership positions, that are able to value ethics, and also they have spirituality instilled in them as Muslims, so they can thrive wherever they find themselves, in whatever profession they have found themselves, be it management, administration, medical, in whatever space that they are able to find themselves. And that is what we are following through based on our vision and the object of the Leadership Academy since inception. The fellowship program, this is the first edition, and we are graduating the first cohort today. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alamin. The essence of even putting up the program itself is because we realize that we have Muslim youths, we have the Ummah, that do not have what it takes with respect to leadership skills and other soft skills to thrive, in the society. And for this reason, people are being pushed to the back. We don't find many of them, in spaces, be it political, be it economic, or wherever, and even in global spaces. And we, as a people in Nosra, thought we decided to build and nurture quality Ummah for our religion that can thrive in leadership space, and then they can also live beyond us, and we pay a lot of premium on quality. And so for this set of fellowships that are graduating today, we have, through our faculty, who are professionals. They are cognate professionals in their area of specialization. We have instilled in them a lot of leadership skills. We have also they have been mentored. They have undergone master classes in management, soft skills. They have also had to undertake community service, amongst other curricula that we have had to take them through. And so they already know the essence of acquiring leadership skills. They already know the ethics of their profession and the soft skills required, with respect to leadership wherever they find themselves. So we have charged them that they should go out and be ambassadors of Havek Leadership Academy and ensure that quality is what their watchword wherever they are. The fear of God with respect to spirituality has been instilled in them, and it's also one of the things that they should portray wherever they are going.
A member of the faculty, Mrs. Abdurrahman Leki, also said,
with every new thing, there are teething challenges. Also, because you also have a geographical spread, not everybody is in Lagos, so we resorted to the online model, virtual trainings. But alhamdulillah, from what we have here today, we see that there was a lot of impact. The second cohort is full, more people want to come in. And what makes it even more interesting is that the first cohort was absolutely free. The second cohort is supposed to be a paid program, and they have more and more people that want to do it. So it's a testament to the fact that it's not really about the money, it's about the impact that we've made and what they can gain. So for the new inductees, we your faculty wish you well, but you must always remember that you have to pay it forward. Havek has done so much for you, you also have to do it back in return. Also, as you go out, you're ambassadors of this program. Preach it to others, inspire them to join. Let people realize that there's a lot in joining Havek Academy.
NASFAS, the principal partner of Havek Leadership Academy, expressed its satisfaction for venturing into agencies that touch lives and support the efforts of the government in developing the nation, apart from being a faith-based organization. The Society's Vice President 1, Alhaji Engineer Kamal Olawuyi, representing the President, Alhaji Abdurrauf Ayodeji Abdulwahid, asked this to say,
simple, it's just a landmark achievement for Nasrullah El-Fati. This is a vision conceived like 14 years ago, since 2010, and about 3-4 years ago, the program started. And today, since 2022 August, we have about 27 youth that are engaged in leadership program, and they are graduating today. And that's a very huge achievement for Nasrullah El-Fati. A pace-setting organization that we have also demonstrated that by bringing up a crop of new leaders, young leaders, talking about the future of the country, talking about that people that will take over the leadership of the country. And whatever you are doing that you are not taking the young ones among, will definitely quite. But this program has been very laudable in terms of the fact that we are having people to take over the future. Okay, first I want to appreciate Havek Leadership Academy for taking them through a very thorough leadership program. And for them to have taken their time to show interest, it is not easy to decide to be a leader. Most people just want to follow. And one of the challenges we have in Nigeria is leadership. That has been identified in corporate world, in public world. So for the graduates, I want to commend them, their resiliency, their time, their effort, the commitment to want to lead people. And so my message for them is, now they have learned the skills of leadership, application, to apply it to the world, to show it in their community, in their immediate family. Some are just learn it and they don't apply it. Leadership starts from yourself. And if you want to achieve excellence, like the topic of the day reads, you have to practice it. You have to do it by leading others. And in essence, what is leadership? Is to influence others, to achieve a common goal. For you to influence somebody, you must have those values. So they have been taught those values. They are here in the world to apply, to impact on people, in their community, in the state, in the country, in whatever sphere of life they have found themselves. So please apply this and make a good ambassador of Havek, a good ambassador of NASFAT, and to also mentor people. You are not a good leader if you don't have a successor. So they have been mentored, they are mentored to some people. They should also grow into mentoring others to also join this program. So I congratulate them and wish them well in the world.
One of the directors of Havek board, who is also the general secretary of NASFAT, who was physically present at the occasion, Mr. Fatai Olayemi, also lent his voice.
We have the first cohort of Leadership Academy graduated today. One of our reasons for setting up Havek is to be able to build ethical leaders in Nigeria, to have people that will lead with fear of Allah, people that will be ready to make a change, people that will be ready to do things in the way of Allah wherever they find themselves. So it is our hope and strong belief that as they go out there, they will make a difference, they will do things in an ethical way, they will be great ambassadors of Havek, of NASFAT, of Muslims. So we encourage them. And going forward, we are not just going to leave them. There's going to be like alumni community where they will continue to be reminded of the reasons for their learning and the need for them to make a difference wherever they find themselves. We are very hopeful that they are going to make that difference, inshallah. May Allah make it easy for them.
A total of 23 graduates were inducted as fellows of Havek Leadership Academy, and they were welcomed into the fellowship, while outstanding Havek fellows were presented with awards of merit.
Do solemnly swear that I will faithfully and diligently discharge my duties as Havek fellow and alumnus. I will uphold the highest standards of integrity, professionalism, and ethical values of Islam in all my conduct and inactions. I will respect and honor the trust placed in me by Havek, my colleagues and community. I will continuously strive for excellence and dedicate myself to the betterment of my profession and society.
Hello. Please go to the board and make a change. Only you can make a change. As an ambassador of Havek Leadership Organization.
I pray this is not the beginning. Many more certificates will come in the great by the truth of poverty. Congratulations.
The newly inducted fellows expressed their joy.
I'm one of the graduating fellow at Havek Leadership Academy. So alhamdulillah, so we succeeded the program. So we started August 2022, year 2022 rather. So alhamdulillah, we've gone through a lot of trainings. So the communication skills and social skills, the internship, leadership training. entrepreneurship, AI, and some other things that we gain from at the Havek Leadership Academy. It is an academic that everyone on this planet should try as much as possible to attend. So they should try as much as possible to attend it. So regarding to myself, and let me say the plan that I have after this training is just to implement most of the trainings that I have gained, most of the knowledge that I've acquired from Havek. So impacting it in just 3 ways in Islamic religion, because most of the trainings it was extracted from Islamic teachings. So secondly is the community, the society that I belong to, and the third one is to myself.
It's a great privilege to be one of the first cohort of this prestigious institute, and it's a joy for me because it has been part of me doing what we call leadership in terms of volunteerism, and it's what I've learned so far while I was in the courts is like me knowing something, but after all, I learn to relearn, because sometimes you feel as if you know it all and you get to a setting and you feel like, wow, this is another dimension, and it's a privilege for me because it's been a passion for me to always try and give back to the community in terms of teaching and volunteerism, and as a proud NASFAT member, I think this is a bold step, even regardless if I'm not in the ESCO or owning any portfolio, but at least trying to contribute my own quota in the development of NASFAT, because youth is the bedrock of NASFAT, and if the youth are well equipped, NASFAT will have a very better future. So that's for me, going back to the NASFAT community and doing better.
It was an 8-month program, though it elapsed, it was supposed to be 12 months, but then it was an all-impact program, because ideally, with the knowledge that was instilled in us, if you are to pay for it, then we'll be paying millions of naira. And then so I appreciate Havek and I appreciate NASFAT for that, because now I am a better leader, and I can boldly say that Havek has really opened a lot of better opportunities for me. I'm now a leader that people look up to in the society.
Today is one of my happiest days in life. I'm looking forward to today's actually, because of the knowledge that Havek Leadership Academy has imbibed in me. Alhamdulillah, the training is a little bit rigorous, but I'm happy that I'm among the graduates of today, and also to be able to achieve an award today too is something I'm happy about. And in future time, I'm also looking forward to also have a leadership academy like this, to also imbibe the knowledge I gained from Havek Academy to younger generations. As my professional line as a nurse educator, I've already, during the program, I used to impart the knowledge that I gained from Havek to my students at where I work, and alhamdulillah, I'm proud to also be mentor to so many and future generations to come.
The general manager of the academy, Mr. Abdulwasiu Ayola, couldn't hold back his joy for the success of the event.
Alhamdulillah, all glory belongs to Allah. I'm so grateful, I'm so happy. It is not only my success, it's the success of the team, it's the success of my board member. I really appreciate what the directors have been doing. Dr. Adisa, Associate Prof, so wonderful. Mr. Fatai Olayemi, so grateful, so humble, ready to assist anytime. Mr. Ni Yusuf, always there for me, always at the back to give the direction. And other directors have been contributing so much. Whatever you see us bringing out today, even the team, everybody contributed to it. So I really thank Allah for the overall success. Alhamdulillah, I'm just at the driver's seat, but a lot of people are behind me. The 2022 cohort that had become fellow today, because they started as a scholar. So today, each of them has become a fellow and our alumni. So our advice to them is that they should keep the flag flying. They should go and mirror in the society what has been infested in them. So the speeches have confirmed that. All the goodwill messages have confirmed that. They've got all the tools to excel. The sky is the beginning for them. So I want them to continue to represent us well as good ambassador of NASFAT and good ambassador of Havek. Also to the new intake, we have brought them here to see an end in view, because the end of the journey is that they also graduate as our fellows. So they've seen from the beginning. It was not an easy journey, but they also see the facilitation aspect of it. It means there is a reward. In future, there may be price reward. There is reward for anybody that does what it's supposed to do at the right time. And that's why you saw those awards of special recognition coming, given to scholars. And you can see all of them agreeing that the overall best is actually what? Overall best in all ramifications. So we want them to also emulate their seniors in terms of fellowship, not age. They should also even perform better than them. By the time we start the course formally in July 2024, they should take this fellowship, Havek fellowship to the next level. For the first class, it's the first time we are having it. It's a 6-month mentoring program. We want all of them to make best use of it, because the kind of program we have for them, the curriculum, is what will make them better. It's what will make them to use their first class in the next 4-5 years to get to the greatest level of their career and achievement in life.
The event was well attended by NASFAT stakeholders, icons in the education sector, and dignitaries such as Alhaji Abdulhamid Sholate, MD CEO, Ajmaburu Ventures Limited. Among other dignitaries were at the events from Antoni Village in Lagos, the venue of the Havek graduation ceremony. It's been Fauziya Salakosoni reporting for King Media.